Good morning and welcome to Gospel Bytes, where we take a bite at the Gospel for the day. Today is Thursday, July 25th. It's the Feast of St. James. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Glory to you, O Lord. This is taken from Matthew chapter 20, verses 20 to 28. The mother of the sons of Zebedee approached Jesus with her sons and did him homage, wishing to ask him for something. He said to her, "What do you wish?" She answered him, "Command that these two sons of mine sit, one at your right and the other at your left in your kingdom." Jesus said in reply, "You do not know what you are asking. Can you drink the chalice that I am going to drink?" They said to him, "We can." He replied, "My chalice you will indeed drink, but to sit at my right and at my left, this is not mine to give, but is for those for whom it has been prepared by my Father." When the 10 heard this, they became indignant at the two brothers. But Jesus summoned them and said, "You know that the rulers of the Gentiles lord it over them, and the great ones make their authority over them felt. But it shall not be so among you. Rather, whoever wishes to be great among you shall be your servant. Whoever wishes to be first among you shall be your slave. Just so the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many." The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. We're still here at San Giovanni Rotondo at the shrine or the sanctuary of Padre Pio, and today we celebrate the feast of St. James. St. James was one of the two brothers whose mother asked if they could sit, if her sons could sit, one at his right, one at the left. One thing about Saint Padre Pio, who was also a Franciscan, was that they did a lot of meditating on the Passion of Christ. They did a lot of meditation on the cross of Jesus. And it was on the cross of San Damiano that spoke to St. Francis. Here in San Giovanni, it was the cross on the choir loft. You know? Saint Padre Pio was meditating on the passion, on the love of Christ, that he was able to give himself up on the cross, and that's the cross that started to bleed, and that began his stigmata. The wounds on the hands of Padre Pio. So these two, James and John, they were thinking of the glory of that is waiting for the follower of Jesus. But a lot of times we forget that their life story does not end there. A saint usually goes through a lot of difficulties. That's why Saint Therese said, I just accept whatever God sends me. I don't ask for suffering, but I just accept. And today, as I was passing by the cross that manifested to Padre Pio, and you can see the nails really piercing through the hands, I thought it would be nice to become a saint like Padre Pio. And it's providential that 4 days ago I started to have gout, before I came here. And every time I meditate on the cross, I get to feel the pain of that gout. And I think that, my pain is nothing compared to what Jesus felt or what Padre Pio felt. When I feel the pain on my foot, I look at the cross, well, it's not as far as in the middle of the foot like Jesus. It's right there almost at the end. And, God has sustained me so much during these days. And those who have gout, you know how it feels. But it made me think about, oftentimes we think of the saints and only think of the glorious times already. once they have gone through the fire of suffering. But I think we're all called to be saints, and because if you want to end up in heaven, you have to be a saint. And in order to do that, we have to pray because the church is nearing or is going to face a lot of persecution very soon, and we need to prepare our people to become martyrs of the faith. Otherwise, they're going to give in to a little bit of suffering here and there. I think we need to teach our children, our parishioners, how to really love the Lord to the point of suffering. Because that's how He loved us. When He said, "Follow me," He said, saying, "Love me just the way I loved." And that's what the apostles did. All of them, not sure about John, but all of them, at least the 11, were all martyred for their faith. So we need to prepare for the coming persecutions ahead, that our love will be so strong that we will not be afraid of suffering. To suffer for the ones that we love, especially our families, our church, and our God. I'm Father Jair Zambrano for another edition of Gospel Bites. God bless you. Have a nice day. And special prayers for the people in the Philippines. I think they're all facing a lot of floods. So please keep safe. Try to evacuate your place before it's too late and listen to the warnings. God bless you.